What is going on, guys? How are you all doing? My name is Doug, and today we are here in preparation for Oxnard, which comes out this week on Friday, listening to Malibu by Paak. I have never heard an Paak album. He is one of the artists that I've got homework to do on. I want to plug the Q&A that I did real quick. If you watch a couple of those answers that I gave in that video, you'll understand why there's so many great artists that I've got to catch up on. Basically, like I said, I've never heard an Paak album, and I wanted to get this video done before Friday so that I could at least get an introduction into his music to really be ready for Oxnard when it comes out on Friday. Now, I know that he's mentioned that Oxnard is going to sound a little different than everything that he's done so far, but still, this has been really recommended to me, and so I hope you all enjoy this video. I want to say thank you for being here. My social media is on the screen if you'd like to follow me or hit me up. The link to my Patreon is in the description if you'd like to become a patron. I added the $1 tier, so you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month if you want to support the channel that way. You can also support the channel by liking the video, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you have not. It looks like we've got 16 tracks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 16 tracks. A couple of them look a little long, you know, over 5 minutes, 4 minutes, but we'll see what this has in store for us, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be listening to Paak finally. A lot of people have said that his music is timeless and that it's really dope, so I'm excited to see what he's got. Track 1 is The Bird, and yeah, this is Malibu by Paak.
A bird with the word came to me.
Wow.
The sweetness of a honeycomb tree, and my patience in the making do. I learned my lessons from the ancient books. I choose to follow what the greatest.
Oh, that guitar sounds so bright. Whoa! The background vocals and the horns coming in. This is wavy.
Just to make it through. I'm ready for the longest cycle. My uncles had to pay the cost.
Wow, his voice is awesome.
Said all we ever need is love. We see the same thing.
The chord progression is so soulful. I wasn't expecting this. I thought he was a rapper. Oh, this arrangement. Oh. Man, what a great track, dude. I wasn't expecting that vibe at all from him. Really pleasantly surprised. That was really soulful. It was really well produced, really beautifully produced, actually. The horn arrangements, the piano arrangements, the background vocals were all so awesome. His voice has got like that perfect level of raspiness to it that's just so sick. It sounds warm and it sounds like a sunny day, you know? Man, that was really beautiful. Track 2 is Heart Don't Stand a Chance. You hear these chords? What even are these chords?
See,
so funky.
Be careful, though. I don't mind. It's a dangerous place to be left. And keep your eyes on me.
Yeah.
Too long.
Oh, his voice is awesome.
Knees can't hold your legs. Your feet just wanna pace. All in the palm of my hand. Ain't nobody holding you back. Feel like it's been far too long, girl.
This is so great.
But you know it. Hey, do I hold the candle to the last one over your moon, baby?
Oh, that's wavy. Production on this is insane.
Too long. The moment is all that we have. My meter should be up by the half.
This is such a feel-good track. You can put this on in the background and just vibe to it. Driving around with the windows down. So sick. Yeah, so with that track, I feel like it's a really feel-good track. It sounds, again, really warm and really happy. It's a perfect track for riding around to with the windows down, you know, the wind blowing through your hair. Like, it just feels like a beach day, you know? The production on this has been absolutely outstanding for being able to provide that mood and that atmosphere to the track. His voice is absolutely awesome. One thing that I will say about this track is that it feels a little too long when you're listening to it the way that I am right now. If you just throw it on in the background, it's perfect, but when you're listening to it to critique it and analyze it, it does feel too long. I'm sure I won't feel that way when I'm just listening to it for pleasure. This track is great. He's talking to a girl here. It looks like he's trying to win her over, and he says that her heart doesn't stand a chance. He's really confident that he's going to be able to win her over. But yeah, I think it's an awesome track. I really do. And track 3 is The Waters.
Tried to tell niggas in 2012, niggas working hand to hand and no avail. Volume 1 was too heavy for you frail niggas and distracted. My big sister still claiming me on her taxes. Tell Uncle Sam I just need a second to add this. Give my mama 10 actions. She with my wife in no BM.
Wow.
Niggas dropping links in my DM. I bring you greetings from the best.
Boom Baptist, that's so dope.
Into a Cinderella.
Nice.
In the ground in days since I grew up college. You do one better. Word to the liquor that killed my grandpa liver. Had to be shoppers again soon. To the top of the food group, doing what I want and how I should.
Yeah, this, oh man. Another really beautifully produced track. It's such a simple beat, you know, but there's just the simple things going on. The bass line, the keys, the harmonizing, the background vocals, the way that he performs this track. I mean, and this one he doesn't sing so much as he does rap, you know, but it's got a little melody to it. It sounds so dope. He's talking about the fame and dealing with it and how it affects the people around him too, and it's an awesome track. All this music has really been sensational atmosphere-wise. You know, it's all been really atmospheric. It all just it transports you somewhere. It all just sounds so nice. Track 4 is The Season / Carry Me. Whoa! Oh, that guitar.
If I didn't love you then, I damn sure love you now. Top down up the PCH, I'm heading north, I hope it doesn't rain. Went from playing community ball to balling with the majors. Oh, what you ever forget, and don't forget that dot, nigga, you paid for it. I spent years being called out my name, living on the phone.
This is so great.
If I didn't love you then, I damn sure love you
the whole mood.
Mama, can you carry me?
Oh, the switch up.
I caught a glimpse of my first love. Mama, carry me to the early morning. Mama, can you carry me to the early morning? Yeah. You know them feds taking pictures. Your mom's in prison, your father need a new kidney. Your family splitting, rivalries between siblings. Baby boy trying to get my money pot so I wouldn't get deported.
Dang.
In the heavens, falling out first love. My God, mama, can you carry me? Hit the floor, screams to the Lord.
That was great. I prefer the first part of the track, but the second part, that switch up was so nasty. Apparently Ninth Wonder produced that first part. Man, that first part was so smooth. I love the soul. I love the heart. Like, I love the subject matter, you know, talking about the hardships that he's been through and the struggle that it was for him to get to where he's at now. He does such a good job at painting the picture of how hard it was for him, that it makes you happy that you're seeing him where he is now and that you're seeing him overcome this stuff, you know? You get to feel really happy for him. It's interesting the way that he does that, the way that he's able to grab your attention and to pull you. He's really charismatic. I love his music. Track 5 has Put Me Through. Woo!
Why the hell would you run this game?
Oh, you hear the soul, the funk? I love that guitar riff.
Strange and elusive, too afraid to lose it. I don't mind this.
Dang.
I weighed my own pride and put it on the line. It must be what you put me through.
Oh yeah.
A bit more time. Why would you run these thoughts across my mind? Please, I see to my own demise. How much longer will I let it play?
Oh, this is so dope. Yo, the emotion in his voice.
You put me through.
Wow, that track is absolutely awesome, dude. I love the production on that. And he produced that one himself, apparently. Tremendous track, dude. He's kind of talking about how far he'll go help somebody that wants to take advantage of him, and how that's a form of masochism because he knows he's going to get hurt, but he does it anyway. And it's relatable, you know, because all of us have helped somebody that just wanted to use us or take advantage of us, and we all know what that's like to feel so used and abused at the end of that. We always end up doing it again, and that's what I feel like he's trying to say here, but the production is just so incredible, and the hook is so catchy, and I mean, the soul, the emotion, it's all just so raw, you know? Track 6 is Am I Wrong? Featuring Schoolboy Q.
Nothing more that I hate in this life.
Oh, I've heard this song because of 2K. Yo, I know this track because it's actually on the 2K18 soundtrack. That's so funny to me.
They want to know where I'll be in 5. My
Schoolboy. Yeah. So sick. Alright, so on this track he's talking to a girl. That's the impression I'm getting. He's talking to a girl and he's basically asking her to dance with him. He says, am I wrong for assuming that if she can't dance, she can't ooh, you know? Schoolboy's verse also, he's talking to a girl and they're basically saying that they want to be with this girl but they want to dance with her first to see whether she's also good in bed. I think I might be way off base, but that's what I'm getting from this. Still though, it's such a fun track, it's such a groovy track, you know. It's great to dance to actually, which is funny because it's about asking a girl to dance, and I'm sure that's not coincidental. It's an awesome track. I think it's hilarious that I know it because it was on the 2K18 soundtrack. 2K18, by the way, hit me up with your gamer tags if you want the smoke. Hey yo, speaking of hit me up with your gamer tags, who's down to game share Red Dead Redemption 2 with me? Just until I'm able to buy it myself. It's funny, but like I'm also totally serious. I like it. I like the track a lot. Next track is Without You. Ninth Wonder produced this again. Yeah. If you haven't seen a series on YouTube by Mass Appeal called Rhythm Roulette, it's absolutely fantastic. And they have an episode with Ninth Wonder. And man, is that an awesome, awesome episode of their series. Basically, they take the producer, blindfold him in a record store. He has to choose 3 records at random, and then he's got to try and sample them to make beats. And man, is it an awesome episode. You guys have to watch it. But yeah, that being said, let's get back to this.
Cause what good is in it, hard if it can break in pieces. I would rather have no feelings than crying inside me. But I'm 20 years old and running out of options. How I'm supposed to trust you? Ain't you living without you?
Rhapsody.
You know you wrong, shit, you out of pocket. Remember you was couch surfing, you ain't have a casa. And sliding limousines in garages. Heard your mama cheated on your daddy, you just like her. I only took for niggas trying to slide up in the DM and show them I was happy with the nigga I was seeing, but you fucked up.
Wow, this is dope. Alright, yeah, that track, again, really smooth. I'm loving the guitars, I'm loving the keys, the bass line. You know, it's got that same vibe as all the other tracks, and it's really, really nice. Here he's talking to that same girl that he's been talking to throughout the album, talking about I'm nothing without you, and you know I'm only with you, and all the kissing, touching, and all of that. You know I love what you do. So it's like, it's just a track about them being together, you know, and it's a nice track. Next track is Parking Lot. I love the use of the guitar in these tracks, dude. So well used. I know what that's like. Yeah. Oh, this feels great. This track's got a really happy vibe to it. Oh! Oh, this is dope. I love the way they're using the ride cymbal. I love it. It adds such a nice swing to the track. I love the little switch up going into the hook. This is really groovy, dude. I like this a lot. So, is he talking here on this track about hanging out with this girl in the parking lot and something happening between them? And yeah, I think that's what it sounds like. He's with a girl in the parking lot and they're hooking up and you know, just being with them and that feeling that you get. It's a really cool dance track. It's really fun. I love the way that they're going into the hook, there's a little switch up and the beat becomes driven by the bass line instead of the rhythm guitar. It's a nice track. It is. It's not too long either, which is dope. Next track is Lite Weight. Ooh. Yeah. Again, it sounds like another dance track. Boom, clap, boom, clap. Makes you move. Yeah. The vocals, ooh. Hey. Hey. Yeah, this is a nice track. I feel like for 3 minutes and 20 seconds, it does run a little long, especially since it's basically just repeating the same phrase over and over again. I think like 2 minutes and 45 seconds would have been perfect for this, but still, I mean, you're most likely going to be playing this in the car while you're driving around or at a party while you're all dancing, so you're not even going to notice it. So like I said, every time I say a track feels long, it's for this kind of listen that I'm doing to critique and to analyze. So when you listen to this the way that it's supposed to be listened to, which is to, you know, dance and have fun to it, it's fine. But yeah, it's a great dance track. It's got that boom, clap, just like really simple beat, a really cool little piano melody just to make you like groove and sway side to side a little bit. Really great background vocals, a really catchy chorus. It'll get you moving for sure. So if that's what you want, if you want to get people moving, definitely play this because, I mean, you can't not groove to this. Track 10 is Room in Here. Oh, this sample. I'm assuming these keys are sampled. Really nice.
When no one's in the way, when no one's in the running for the bar.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wave by. Let me up with your coat. Grab a hold of my arm.
Yeah.
Just enough for two. Praise you. But I don't mean any harm. I'm just speaking my mind. Take a look at that moon.
Get it. The background vocals are so angelic. I love it.
Smoking the room, and she don't want that Mary Jane and her Vidal Sassoon. So I'ma take a minute and walk her to a Uber.
You know, it was a dope feature from the game, but I don't really see like a necessity for his verse, you know? Like, it's not taking anything away from the track, but it's also, for me, not adding too much. You know, I would have been fine with just Anderson's 2 verses, but it's still a really dope track. Like I said, it's not taking anything away from the track, the fact that this verse is on there. So, and look, this is a really dope track. I mean, he's talking about trying to be with the girl and trying to get her alone, basically, because they're in a crowded room, and he's like, you know what, let's go upstairs where there's room for just 2 of us. It's really smooth. I'm loving the sample for the keys. I'm loving the drums. They're really basic, but they've got that swing to them that makes you kind of, you know, kind of move like this. It's a great track. It's got a great vibe to it. Anderson's vibe on this project has been phenomenal. Next track is Waterfall Interlude.
I would rather not say much, but if I do, it will be forward. I can pull no punches, baby doll. Me and you, that's what we're here involved.
I'm loving that they don't quantize the drums on this one. Oh, the swing!
Who's it for? Who is yours?
I love that his voice is dragging along. Oh, this is awesome. We get this really intimate interlude, man. All about, you know, I guess he was able to get that girl alone in the room, and this is what's going on. It sounds so smooth. Oh man, the drums on this, the swing is so crazy. Not quantizing is the perfect choice for this, and I'm assuming that they're live drums too, and not programmed on the computer. Guitar, the bass, the keys, I mean, I think it's all played live. It just sounds so good. Next track is Your Prime.
It's about that love.
Oh, he's hooking up with a college girl.
She's soaking the game. Have you told me a story?
Ah, the swing.
She's a hopeless romantic, fucking with jokers and addicts. Whoa, she want visual stimulation, short attention span, a little patience. I'm to see ready.
This chorus seems a little quiet.
Come jump in the bed with me. Come at the bed with me.
This is smooth, dude. So in this track, we find out that this girl that he's been talking to throughout this project is actually in college. She's pretty young compared to him. Again, he's just talking about this girl. He's describing her a little bit. He says she's got a short attention span, says she's in college, she's dumb, but she passes all her classes, and that he wants her to jump back in the bed with him. And so he says that they're complete opposites, but that means that they attract. So like, we learn that she can't dance, she's abusive, and now that we find out she's kind of young. So yeah, I mean, he's just giving us a little insight on this girl that he's been talking about for this entire project. I love the swing to it. I love the very unique drum pattern. I think it's great. It's awesome. Next track is Come Down. Whoa! Oh, this goes so hard. bass line is dope, dude. That track is so awesome. I love the tempo, I love the energy, I love how that track feels. That was so well delivered, it was real quick, it was real short. It's like a really quick fix, you know? Really funky, really groovy music, and then next track. I love it. Next track is Silicon Valley. Slowing it down.
Mentally, I know you hit all the time, but you ain't going here for me. Insecurity, I finally found the key.
Oh, the horns.
Underneath the garments, that's the devils in your heart.
Whoa! Oh, I've got goosebumps.
Open your heart. You my jewelry.
Oh, the guitar, the rhythm guitar, so sick.
From this connectivity, the same old shit to me. I just wanna know what's under.
This track is wild. The stuff he's saying. Yeah, this is so sick.
Before you go and pop that bottom, babe.
Oh, the switch up.
I know you got a little bit of baggage, baby. Never mind, I'm a little plastic. Big cans in the question need.
Well, I just got him. Should be good for about 10 years.
I know you feel the deep, I know you feel the deep.
Can you f me already?
Open your heart.
This track is, oh my god. Alright, I get it. Silicon Valley for the implants on the breasts. He's trying to like get to what's underneath them, the heart. He's trying to establish an emotional connection before they ever get physically intimate. All the while making the entire track about her breasts, asking her what's behind it, what's underneath it, talking about the implants, you know, really well executed. I love the performance. I love the switch up. I think it's a great track. What can I say? Love me some tickle bitties. That's not going in the video. Track 15, Celebrate. Getting back into that groovy mood, that surfer mood, you know?
I mean, you're not dead, so let's celebrate while we still can.
Nice. Looking at the bright side.
On a day that you can see West LA. Spent the whole day throwing records in the deep breath. So let's celebrate while we still can.
Nice.
While we still can.
I love his voice, dude. Have I mentioned that? I'm getting some Frank Ocean vibes, dude. I am. Oh, getting a little instrumental break. This is nice, dude. Such an awesome, fun vibe. You can't not smile when you listen to this. Fam, that track was great, dude. I love the message behind it, too. Looking at the bright side of things. Trying to look at the positive aspects of life and celebrating them while you still can. Because, you know, he's recognizing that life is short. So if you get, you know, simple pleasures as looking out the window and seeing the skyline and it's beautiful, celebrate. If you get to see your kids grow up, celebrate. If you've got, you know, money, if you've got enough to survive, even just for being alive, celebrate, you know, because it's reason. There's a reason to celebrate as long as you're still breathing. I think it's awesome. I love how happy, how fun it is. I love the little piano riff. I love the solo. I love this entire vibe to this track. Track 16, The Dreamer. Oh, we got a children's choir? Come on, man. Don't get me in my feels. Yeah.
That's my little dude. Look at Kenzo. Swagging like his ball. Boys and radio job. My radio analog. I wanted them Nikes. Mama got me love.
Nice.
Your daddy couldn't be here. Mama always kept the cable on.
Oh, I love this track already. I love it. Love the message. So sick, dude.
That was one fellow who built Malibu quite well.
Dude, what a great track to end this off, man. Making a song for the kids, for the people who've got a dream, who came up without having that much. You know, I totally relate to the free lunch, to rent being behind, you know, all that. But yeah, it's an anthem for everybody who comes from a place where they didn't have much, to motivate them to keep dreaming and to keep striving for greatness, you know, and that they'll make it and that they'll get somewhere. I think it's dope. I love that track. Man, this project, it just makes you feel happy. It's such feel-good music. It's all incredibly produced. It's so soulful, so groovy, so funky. It's gonna get you moving. It's gonna get you dancing. It's gonna get you thinking. It's gonna get you, reminiscing, and it's gonna make you smile. It's gonna make you happy. It's gonna make you just feel really, really good when you listen to it. I love the whole vibe. I love Anderson .Paak's voice. Or is it Paak? Anderson .Paak, I think that's how you pronounce it. I love his voice. I love the soul in it. I love his entire vibe, his whole energy. I think it's great. I can't wait now for Oxnard on Friday. I absolutely adored this project. This is absolutely going to be in my rotation for sure. I'm saving this one. I'm really glad I listened to this. Thank you all for recommending me this project, dude. Follow me on my social media. It's all on screen. Thank you all for watching the video. Link to my Patreon is in the description if you'd like to become a patron. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it with somebody, subscribe to the channel if you had not. We would love to have you as part of our family. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.